everyone! G Loves Trains here. You join me outside of Stockholm Central Station this evening, where I'm getting ready to have a ride on a sleeper train. And not just any sleeper train, it's the Arctic Circle sleeper train. I'm going to be travelling all the way from Stockholm in Sweden to Narvik in Norway. I am very excited for this, and to be honest, I'm kind of ready for bed right now. I have had quite a long day today. Right, let's go crack on with it. Departing Stockholm Central at 6:09 p.m, this remarkable sleeper train will transport me pretty much the whole length of Sweden and across into northern Norway. The train's scheduled to make 24 intermediate stops and will cover a distance of over 930 miles before arriving into Narvik at 12:45 p.m. the following day. I'll be spending the night in a second-class sleeping compartment, waking up to the breathtaking landscapes, and oh yeah, this is not what I thought I'd be doing today. My journey's gonna go completely melons up. It's got a very pretty exterior, Stockholm Central Station, hasn't it? And it's got a very pretty interior as well. My train's up on the departure screen there. It's train number 94 and it's departing at 18:09 from track 10. I hear those jingle bells, people singing about love. I'm not too sure what time the train's going to pull in, but it is about half an hour off of it departing now. So yeah, I can't imagine I'm going to be waiting around for too much longer. And literally a minute after I filmed that clip, the train pulled in. So this sleeper train, it was operated by Vi until December 2024, but it's now operated by SJ. There is an SJ RC6 loco down that end and loads of different kinds of carriages. The only one I know is the one that I'm going to be sleeping in tonight, a Type WL6. Right, I think my carriage is the one at the very end. I hope this says number 12 on it. Yes, it does. Happy days. Let's see. Berth 30. Here I am. Oh, I am very excited to be having a ride on this sleeper train tonight, and it is lovely and warm on here.
Afton och välkomna ombord på SJ-nattåg nummer 94 som ska ta oss till Luleå och Narvik via Boden. Good evening and welcome on board at SJ Night Train number 94 with final destination Luleå and Narvik.
And we're off. We did depart 1 minute late and I've now got 18 hours and 36 minutes on air. Oh yeah, also the loco must have moved to the other side of the train because my carriage is now the front carriage. Okay, a member of staff's just been down to check my ticket and I will show you around my room now. So there are 3 berths in here, but I have got this compartment all to myself. So there's the top bed up here, got a middle bed which folds out like so, and there is already bedding on this. That's squeaky. And down at the bottom it is currently laid out as a sofa, but again this can fold out into another bed. I think I might sleep either on the middle or the bottom tonight. I don't know, I'll decide later. Also over here there are 2 power outlets and a radio thingamabobs. I would try that out, but I've not brought any earphones that'll fit into there with me. Over by the window there are some hangers up there, and it looks like this window should be able to open. I don't know if it's just me or what, but I do not know how to open that. Not that I need to open it anyway because it is -4 degrees outside. Got an information booklet, got my own sink, soap, another power outlet. What does this switch do? Oh, puts the light above the mirror on. And behind the mirror is a secret cupboard with some cups and cartons of water. Not sure I've ever had water out of a carton before. Got some plastic bags here. And up above the mirror there are temperature controls. Got some keys here. This is for the shower room, and then these two, I take it, are for my room door. I'll have to try those out. And then we've got a ladder here, which folds out like so. That is heavy. And then you can climb up it to access the very top bunk. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be sleeping this high up. There are some towels and some spare pillows up here as well. I'm finishing up around the rest of the room. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 knicker hooks. Actually, there's loads of them. There's one up there. There's 3 here below the keys. Yeah, I am using one of them for my coat though at the moment. And then down here, I think this is a fold-down table. And up above the door, there's some luggage space. Right, I think that's about everything. If I discover anything else, I'll be sure to let you know. Oh, I'm sweating now after going up and down that ladder. Does this work? Yes, it does. Happy days. And I am happy to see that there is Wi-Fi on this train. I was just thinking to myself, have we not made the first stop at Arlanda Central yet? But we have. I must have just been so distracted doing that room tour. Hey look, it's snowing at Uppsala Central. So at the end of the carriage here, there is the shower room. And then there's a toilet next to it. I am off to find the bistro car. They said on the announcement before that it's situated in the middle of the train. So yeah, this could be a bit of a trek. Actually, it wasn't that far at all. Alrighty, I've got something for me tea. I'm not too sure exactly what it is, but it says vegan on it. It looks like some kind of salad bowl. Let's have a look. Well, I think that's hummus and a lot of beetroot. I absolutely love beetroot, so yeah, I'll be happy eating this. Any idea what these berries are? Because I have not got a clue. These doors are fun to open. Well, that was an interesting meal. I was kind of expecting a hot meal, to be honest. Maybe I'll get a hot meal for breakfast. But yeah, that was a mix of ingredients that I've never quite had in a salad before. It was something different, I guess. But what time is it now? It's 20 to 8. I'm just thinking, should I get my shower now or in the morning? I kind of just want to get ready for bed now, but I also kind of want to get the shower out of the way. So yeah, if the shower room's free, I'll have my shower now. Right, it's shower time. I have brought a towel from my room with me, although there's loads of towels provided in here as well. So yeah, got the shower in here. It smells really nice in there actually. I think it's the body wash. And there's a hairdryer. It looks like one. Not sure how it works like. Not washing my hair anyway. that's that done. Was a lovely little shower that. And I am now going to try and figure out how to get this bottom bed laid out. It was as simple as that. Sorted. Oh, I am so ready for bed right now. It's nearly 9 o'clock and yeah, it really has been a very long day today. So long that thinking back to when I woke up at 2:30 this morning, it almost feels like that was a completely different day altogether. I'm surprised I've not actually fallen asleep at any point so far. But yeah, I think I'm going to set my morning alarm for 6 a.m. and we are actually going to be crossing the Arctic Circle at around 4:30ish in the morning as well. So yeah, when I wake up after having hopefully slept fully through the night, I will be in the Arctic Circle. And I've just noticed that that window blind doesn't close properly. There's a gap at the bottom of it. Hey well, nighty night, sleep tight, don't let the cartons of water bite. Morning! I'm just having a look at the map on the SJ app because, well, I knew when I woke up the train was supposed to be pulled in at Bowden and it was still moving, so I was like, are we a bit behind schedule maybe? And it turns out, yes, we really are a bit behind schedule. We're currently about 2 hours and 40 minutes delayed. It says here the train had a delayed departure from Sundersford Central due to a vehicle fault. So yeah, we've not even crossed the Arctic Circle yet. At least I'll be awake to see the moment we cross into it now. But yeah, as for my sleep, well, it was wonderful. I woke up a couple of times. The train was honking at one point and then my drink fell off the table at another point. Yeah, the train does rock from side to side quite a bit, but I find that very relaxing. So yeah, it was a great night.
And that's why I want to sing about the Christmas on its way.
We've just made a stop at Bastratrask. Can you imagine if anyone was waiting for to get on the train here? They'd have been waiting an extra 2 hours and 40 minutes. And we're in the Arctic Circle. Alrighty, I'm dressed now. I'm going to go and see what's for breakfast. The bistro car, by the way, opens at 5:30 a.m. and it shuts at 11 p.m.
I'm walking around making small talk with people that pass me by. I share a laugh, it gives me joy that everyone's having a good time. I hear those jingle bells, people singing about love.
Well, there was pretty much the same food and drink options available in the bistro bar this morning as there was last night. I did just ask for a coffee and much to my surprise they said that this was free of charge. They also said that I could help myself to one of these raw bite bars. They were free of charge as well. But yeah, as for like the meals, like I say, it was the same meals as last night and there was no beetroot and hummus salad. Yeah, not that I wanted another one of those this morning anyway. I have brought a sandwich with me just in case, so I can always have that. But yeah, I've also just brought this back to the room because it was getting a bit busy in the bistro. Also, you should have seen me trying to work the coffee machine. I get very confused with those. They had to come over and show me how to do it. And it was so straightforward. You literally just pulled a lever for coffee and then another lever for water. I'm loving these gorgeous snowy views out the window.
We are 2 hours and 25 minutes delayed today. And because of that, we have to take all these carriages to Luleå.
We've just pulled into Bowden. Now, usually what happens at this station is the train would split. So some carriages would detach and head for Luleå, and then carriages off a train that came from Luleå would join up with our train and head with us to Narvik. However, what's happened today, because our train is so delayed, the Luleå to Narvik service left a couple of hours ago, and now our train is heading to Luleå. So all passengers for Narvik have to go to Luleå and change onto train 96 to go to Narvik. Yeah, it's gone a bit melons up, hasn't it? We must be reversing back out of Bowden.
And that's why I wanna sing about the Christmas on its way.
So our train has now become number 3965, and it's going to take just over half an hour to get from Bowden to Luleå.
Everyone's smiling and it's snowing. It's the time of year again. I'm happy you're here.
As we're nearing Luleå now, I am going to talk about the cost of this journey today. So I did book my ticket on the SJ website, and there are a few different accommodation types you can choose from. So there's a seat in the seated coach, a couchette, or a sleeping compartment. There's second class sleeping compartments and first class ones. However, if you're travelling to Narvik, there's only second class sleeping compartments available, because all the first class ones are in the coaches that go to Luleå. So I of course ended up booking this second class sleeping compartment, and I did want to make it private so that I got the whole thing to myself. So overall I ended up paying 4,455 Swedish krona, which is £353.77. Is that the most I have ever paid for a train ride? Yeah, I think it is. It is a bucket list item, this though, and yeah, it is a shame I don't get to spend the rest of the journey in this compartment. What can you do, eh? And happy days! Since making this journey, and with the delay increasing a lot more on the way to Narvik, I did apply for compensation on the SJ website. It was really easy to do, and I did end up receiving a full refund. Get in there! I'll just show you in the toilet before I get off. So yeah, got a toilet, sink, soap, paper towels, mirror. I've just been getting all my layers on, ready for stepping off the train, and I'm just looking at the temperature in Luleå right now. It's currently minus 15 degrees Celsius, but it says it feels like minus 20. Jeez, this is going to be the coldest temperature I have ever felt in my life. Oh, I'll tell you what, I've not had my carton of water yet. I'll take that with me. Well, I did not expect to be paying Luleå a visit on this trip, but here I am. Oh, it feels great to walk in the snow right now. And I have got quite a bit of time to wait here until the 10:40 Narvik service. It's about 9:20 at the moment. So yeah, my train was delayed by like 2.5 hours, and I've now got an hour and 20 minutes to spend at Luleå. Let's go see if there's a waiting room down here. I'm guessing that's where everyone else has gone. So the SJ Intercity Train 96 has pulled in now. The RC6 loco has just headed up there to turn around, and it's now pulling back in to reattach to the front of the train. Well, because I was one of the first passengers on, I have managed to get myself a solo seat at the back of the middle carriage here. There are only 3 carriages on this train, And I did notice in the back carriage there is a cafe, so I'll probably go see what they're selling there in a bit. Down beside me there are 2 power outlets. The seat is reclinable. To recline it, you push this bar up underneath you. Got a cup holder, a flappy thing, some plastic bags, fold down table. Get in there's a nickel hook, and up above me there's luggage space.
And if you go to Narvik today, it's bus between Eggleton and Narvik.
Did they just say it's a buzz from one of the stations to Narvik? Oh, I thought I was just on this train all the way through to Narvik now, but it's a buzz as well. Oh jeez. What a journey, eh? Hello again, Bowden Central, and hello to a hot meal. I've just been to the cafe and bought myself a Penang curry and rice, and then I've got a coffee as well because, yeah, all the coffees seem to be free today. We are now going to be travelling along the iron ore line, which runs from Bowden to Bengtsson. I'll have to see if I can squeeze this cup in my bag, take it home with me and add it to my train cup collection.
It's the time of year, winter wonderland. My winter wonderland. It's the time of year, my winter wonderland. My winter wonderland.
They have just handed out bottles of water. We're getting given a lot of free things on here. Might have something to do with that delay. It is currently 12:45, which is actually the time that the sleeper train was supposed to arrive into Narvik. So yeah, we are very much behind schedule right now. But on the plus side, I would have had 3.5 hours to hang around before I could check into my hotel. So yeah, at least I can just get checked in straight away once I arrive in now. We've just left Gallivare, and we did have like a 25-minute wait time at that station, but we have now entered into Swedish Lapland.
The train in front of us had some computer problem.
And we're finally moving again. We must have been in that spot for like nearly an hour. Just looking on here, it does say the train is cancelled between Eggleton and Narvik due to track maintenance. So yeah, that's why I've got to get off at Eggleton and catch a rail replacement.
I wanna sing about the Christmas on its way. A reason to hang around and celebrate this day. Everyone's smiling and it's snowing.
Loads of people have just gotten off here at Kiruna. Kiruna being the northernmost city in Sweden, and it is also home to the world's largest underground iron ore mine. And the city is actually currently moving 3 kilometres or 1.9 miles to the east for safety. And here I am at Eggleton. It took 7 hours to get here from Luleå. And yeah, all of us Narvik bound passengers are now waiting for a bus that's hopefully going to be pulling in soon to take us to Narvik. Obviously it's dark out now, so probably won't be able to see all that much out the window. And after having my passport and bag checked and being asked some questions at border control, which wouldn't have happened on the train by the way, we are now crossing the border from Sweden into Norway.
I'm happy you're here, my winter wonderland. Oh, my winter wonderland.
And I finally made it to Narvik. It's a very pretty station, this one, and it is the northernmost standard gauge railway station in the world. Yeah, it would have been lovely to arrive here by train, but, well, That journey didn't exactly go to plan, did it? It was meant to take 18 hours and 36 minutes, but it ended up taking 25 hours and 20 minutes. Yeah, that really was a long journey. However, I still really enjoyed it. I had a great night's sleep on that sleeper train. The SJ staff and the passengers were all really friendly. And of course, I loved looking out to the beautiful snowy views. Right, I am gonna go and get myself off to bed now. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Bye.